A man tapes a tornado heading straight for his family. But first,
I would have never thought on our last day of skiing that we would actually be instrumental in helping apprehend an arsonist.
how the video of a fire led to an arrest. Rick, Bennette, and his family have spent many summer days on a lake in Connecticut, and they almost always document those days on home video. But one afternoon near the end of the summer of 1990, they also document an unusual crime. The Bennettes are headed back to the marina. As they near the dock, they pass beneath a bridge, and Rick's camcorder exposes something on that bridge that just isn't right.
My wife, Barbara, my son, Nick, my friend Gary, and I were on the boat, and we brought the video camera out to sort of capture the last vestiges of fall. As we were coming up the last half a mile into the marina, there's a railroad trestle just before the marina, and we noticed the fire on the bridge.
I wonder what the name of that bridge is.
A railroad bridge.
What I first assumed was maybe some kids had lit a fire, and this was the first arrival of a volunteer fireman on the scene, because I saw what looked to me like a two-way radio in his hand. As we approached the fire and got closer to it, we could see that it wasn't a two-way radio at all.
He's got a blowtorch in his hand.
Are you serious?
Yeah, a propane torch.
So at this point, we realized that there was a little bit more to it than just some kids playing with matches. And we were going to go underneath this fire, so it was kind of a scary situation. He had quite a few things piled there burning, milk crates and an old chair, I believe.
Why did he go the other side?
He was hiding.
When I was going under that railroad trestle, I felt kind of scared because he could have pushed the fire on our boat.
Where'd the guy go? There. Where? He's hiding behind the beam.
Watching the guy up there gave me a real creepy feeling. He was moving erratically, looking this way and that way. He obviously knew he was doing something wrong, but yet at the same time he had a very blank look on his face.
We were just kind of spooked by this. Here this man is, looking right at me, 50 feet away, with a camera in my hand aimed at him, and he's still on the scene and still continuing. I was kind of shaken and disturbed at what might happen next. I have a boat at the marina right around the corner. Is that going to be next? Is the marina going to be next? And frankly, I was really scared. I wanted to do what I could do to stop this guy. So I used my ham radio to make a call to the police.
The police said they were on their way, so we decided the best thing was to drop myself and my son off at the dock because I wanted him on dry land, far away from this as possible.
Hey, honey, hop off. I want to go back out.
When I first received the call, dispatch had told me that there was an individual there who had taken some photos of who was setting the fire. En route, I was thinking to myself, how was I going to get these photos developed? And I really did not wish to go through that mess. When I arrived, there was the fire department already on the scene, and there was individuals walking around on the bridge.
After I brought my wife and son back to the dock, I took the boat back out to the scene and continued filming. When I saw the suspect still on the bridge, I was thinking, it's got to be something wrong with him to have committed a crime like this in plain public sight and still be there while the police were there and making believe he was, an observer.
Hey, how you doing?
Not bad.
Take a picture of who was doing this?
Yes.
And the officer asked me if I knew who had done it. And I said, yes, the gentleman standing right behind you.
He said that he had videotaped the incident and it wasn't a still photo, to my relief. then showed me the video through the viewfinder. And I knew right away after seeing it that the suspect on it was the same person that was standing a few feet away from me. And it was great. I didn't have any work at all really to do once I saw the video except saying that you're under arrest.
Good. Cuffs in the car. Go on. Don't do it. Put your hands behind your back, okay?
I think my dad's a hero because he had the evidence to show the police, and he pretty much stopped the guy who was burning the railroad bridge.
The arsonist was a minor at the time of the incident. He received counseling and was placed on probation.
Tonight, this story.
Meet a Connecticut man who caught an arsonist red-handed. The crime captured on videotape.
He caught an arsonist in the act with a video camera. Rick Bennette of Bethel credits luck. He was heading back to the marina in New Milford as a man set fire to the railroad bridge above. As Doug Green reports, what Bennette saw and recorded put him on eyewitness video earlier tonight, right here on Channel 30.
Out with friends and family one warm October night 3 years ago, Rick Bennette had enjoyed a day of high-speed water skiing. At the end of the cruise, he remembers taking out his video camera to catch the sunset.
Off in the distance, we see what looks like a small campfire on the bridge. And as we approached it, we realized that's no campfire. That's somebody sitting there lighting a fire.
Right on the bridge?
Right on the bridge.
By chance, Bennette had a two-way radio. He called police and firefighters for help. The Housatonic River flows so lazily here beneath the bridge. The river is called a lake, Lake Lillinonah. Not much on the trestle bridge will burn, only the ties are wooden. But the point is, Rick Bennette and his video camera recorded a criminal act and more.
Take a picture of who was doing this?
Yes. When the police found out that I had the videotape, they were ecstatic. They asked me if I knew who had done this, and I said, yes, the gentleman standing right behind you.
Why'd you light the fire?
For quite a gang party.
Good. Cuffs in the car. Go on.
Bennette boats on Candlewood Lake these days, but he wonders what might have happened on Lake Lillinonah if he hadn't videotaped the arsonist. Maybe the next night the man might have tried to torch the boats near the bridge in the marina. His boat was there. With fuel on board, it would have burned. Doug Green, Connecticut News.